Artisan Cheese Festival is a true celebration of the inspiring farmers and cheesemakers throughout California. And for the first time ever this year, there are 3 farm tours that go beyond the Bay Area to North Sacramento and the Central Valley. Here to talk all things cheddar for this cheese-filled day is Megan Rogers. Hey, Megan.
Hey, how are you?
I'm doing good. I got my cheese right now. I'm ready to eat it.
We're gonna try some.
Okay, I'm excited. And I mean, today is National Cheddar Day. So what can people tell us a little bit about these 2 cheddar cheeses you brought with us?
Okay, so at Sierra Nevada Cheese Company, we make 2 different styles of cheddars. So we have one with cow's milk and one's with goat's milk. The one you just tried was our Grazer's raw milk cheddar.
This one,
And what makes it so special is it's made with milk from 2 local family dairies that do year-round rotational grazing. And you can really taste the difference in the milk. It's also made with raw milk, which means it's heated below pasteurization temperatures, which allows for a more complex flavor in the cheese and easier digestible because it keeps some of the natural flora intact. And this cheese is actually made in the summer, and it will vary depending on the time of year and what the cows are eating. So what you taste in this cheese, let's get taste some here.
I'll take some
So this is like your typical cheddar, what you would expect. It's just a little, like a mildly sharp flavor that you get. It's really smooth and buttery, so those are good qualities. And then it has a little smoky finish.
It's super like creamy too.
A little bit of that is the raw milk.
Okay, this is delicious. Okay, and then we have like the things we can pair it with as well,
those are nice accompaniments. It goes really good with some local honey. You know, we have walnuts, almonds, anything like that. Some dried apricots, of course, are some of my favorites.
I'm gonna try all the things while we're here. You know, why not?
And then next we have our Capra Bianca aged goat cheddar. Now this one is made from 2 dairies in Glenn County. It's 18 months old, and it's really a treat. It's one of my favorite cheeses because you're gonna get this like sweet and nutty. I'm gonna get you one.
Yes.
And caramelized crystals are throughout, and that comes from the aging process in that. I can't get enough.
Ooh, this is good.
Yeah.
I'm a cheese girl, so.
So one, you know, you can have, goat's milk's not just like a lot of people will think of fresh cheese. This one is an actual goat cheddar. So perfect for here on National Goat Cheddar Day.
Okay, perfect on Goat Cheddar Day. Oh my goodness. And we also have some pairings over here too. This looks really delicious. And we heard that California's Artisan Cheese Festival is coming up. How can folks in Sacramento get involved?
Well,
as we eat the cheese. Yeah, as we eat the cheese.
Well, like you mentioned, this time we're not only focusing in the Bay Area, we actually have some in the Valley. So there's 2 options. There's one headed down to the Central Valley, and then one headed up north. And folks in the Sacramento region should definitely take advantage because these are tours that you wouldn't just get on any other day. These are actually just being offered because of the festival that we're hosting.
Okay, great. And you said the farm tours go where again?
So the first one heads down to the Central Valley, where you're going to go to the Spinker Family Farm and Winery and the Studi Dairy Farmstead Cheese Company in Escalon. So at Spinker, you start off doing goat yoga. Now, it's optional, but I'm suggesting it. I mean, it'll start the mood off right. Then there'll be a guided tour of the farm and a wine and cheese pairing lunch. Then we will also be going to the Studi Dairy, where you're going to get a behind-the-scene tour of their family farm and learn a little bit about cheese making and the differences between raw and pasteurized cheeses. Then the next tour, there's actually a self-driven option and then one that provides transportation from Sacramento. And I suggest that. I mean, we're going to be going to a brewery. We're going to be drinking some local wine.
You're like, maybe.
Yeah.
Have someone take it.
Yeah, so we're going to start, we're going to be visiting Sierra Nevada Cheese and Rumiano, but the tour starts at Rumiano Cheese Company. They're a 100-year-old cheese company where we're going to tour their dry jack aging cellar and sample their cheeses, then head over to Sierra Nevada, where we'll get an extensive tasting. We do more than just cheddar, so we'll have butters and our cream cheeses and our yogurts, and we're going to tell you all about how we make them.
There's the goats. Goat yoga.
And then we're going to head over to Farmers Brewing, and Farmers is located on their family farm in Princeton. They grow all the grains for their beers, so we're going to get an in-depth tour of their facility, and then we're going to end by trying their session beers, and of course, I'm sure it'll end with some more cheese.
Yeah, why do you think it's so important that we learn the history of where cheese comes from and just the different cheese creameries that are in town? Why is it important that people get that historical aspect of things?
Well, I think that we have such an abundance here in Northern California. We're really lucky, and we have a lot of great farmstead cheese companies and small creameries that these are really what's supporting our dairy industry. They're small family farms that are committed to sustainable practices and doing it right. You know, all these artisan cheese producers are really crafting, you know, this, you know, we're not mass producing anything. You really taste the love in all of their products.
Yeah. Oh, I'm excited.
Yeah, we want to share it with you guys.
Where can our viewers get tickets to the show?
You can get tickets by going to artisancheesefestival.com, and I suggest you go fast because a lot of the tours are already selling out.
Okay, that's good to know. Well, I'm definitely going to be eating some more cheese. I'm also going to let our viewers know where they can go for information. Always a pleasure having you on. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you so much.
Kicking off National Cheddar Day for us.
I appreciate it.
All right, so for more information, you can go to artisancheesefestival.com. All right, let's see what we got on the show tomorrow on Your California Life. Well, we heart Valentine's Day. For many, it can also be a reminder of being unpartnered. Don't worry, we've got a top expert on the subject of self-love, whether you're single or not. And we go upside down for the yummy taste of a bundt cake. I can't even say it, I'm just hungry over here. We're whipping up a heartfelt treat just in time for Valentine's Day. Plus, Luke Bryan fans, get a hold of yourselves. There's enough of the country music heartthrob to go around, musically that is. Enter to win tickets to Luke Bryan performing live at the Toyota Amphitheater this July. And make sure to follow us on social at Your CA Life. We're on Facebook and Instagram. That's where you can see what guests we've got coming up, updates in our community, and so much more. Again, you can follow us at Your CA Life. Thank you for joining us on Your California Life. I hope you find joy in your day. Until then, we will see you right back here weekday mornings at 9 a.m. I think we're going to enjoy some cheese while we're here. We might as well, and some of the honey. So have a great time. I'm going to eat some of this cheese.
Thank you.
What else should I try?